Welcome back to the Art to Sports channel. Before I get into this video though, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm a new channel, so I'm trying to build up my reputation, especially in the Palace and the Premier League community. So Palace just played Chelsea. Obviously not the result that we wanted. 3-0 loss. Couple bad things that happened in the game, obviously. Um, wasn't a fan of the referee personally. I don't think their free kick that Marcos Alonso scored, I don't think that was a foul, or Mason Mount just went down very easily because I think he knew he was going to lose the ball. But let's start with some positives from the game. So I have three positives and three negatives from the game that I'm just going to mostly talk about. My number one positive from this game is that Mark Gay, he looks really good. He looks like he's going to be a very promising player for Palace. Defensively looked really strong, is able to get us up the pitch. And I think the partnership with Anderson, I think those two should start together next week. They look really strong together. And yeah, this is obviously a Palace project. It's going to take a couple of games to gel together. Hopefully against Brentford, they can look pretty good though. My number two positive from this game was the Jesuin Rak Sakai debut. It was really nice seeing him out there, and every time he was on the ball, he looked really good. I honestly think he should be starting next week. He looked fantastic everywhere he went. Created a few chances for us, although we didn't score. Yeah, but he looked really good. Looking forward to him playing some more next week. Positive number three is just our play when Benteke came on the field. Uh, we completely just changed our formation once he came on, moved Wilf to out wide, which I think benefited his play a lot more. To have Mitchell on his side feeding him the ball, and so that he doesn't have to take the pressure of being down the middle the whole game. So I think that definitely helped bringing Benteke on. Plus, Benteke is really good at winning headers. He was unlucky to score because Ward slipped and couldn't feed him a ball. But overall, I think our play with Benteke on the field looked really good. So hopefully Benteke can start next game. Hopefully he's fully fit by then, and hopefully eventually our squad will be in full steam headed into the next game against Brentford. Getting into our three negatives, though, my number one negative is that let's just throw out his name right now, Jordaniu. I don't think he should be playing anymore. That performance might have been the worst performance I've ever seen from him. He lost the ball like 18 times. He only completed like 10 passes. He just looked awful out there. So I wouldn't be surprised if he got dropped for Raksaki next game. Just personally to me, he just dribbles the ball everywhere. He had one good through ball that I don't even think was meant for Wilf when he got that through. He just looks lost out there. Like when he was playing right mid, you're just watching Ward just get absolutely destroyed on that side by whether it be Pulisic or Werner or Mount, whoever was out there was destroying Ward the whole game, and he was just standing there watching him as if he thought they were playing a 4-3-3 and was just kind of watching us go, which leads me into my second issue with the game. We should not be playing a 4-4-2. We played 4-4-2 with Roy all the time, the famous Roy ball, very defensive the whole game. But I think the formation just didn't benefit our players at all. Because Wilf was centered the whole game, he could never get involved in it, and he was way too far forward. So I think this formation was just too negative for us. So I think we should definitely switch to a 4-3-3 going to next week, especially going against Brentford, who play a five in the back. So yeah, definitely a formation switch should happen. And then point number three, or negative number three, that I have is I think Mateta needs to work on either his first touch or just his build up play or something with him, because the way he played definitely looks like we need investment in a secondary striker, because I don't think he's quality enough just from that game. Obviously, it's against a really tough opponent, Chelsea, champions of Europe. So it's obviously he's going to have a tough time out there, but just based on what I saw, I don't know how much he should be playing. I think we should definitely look to find another striker. So those are my three negatives. Obviously, there's a lot more negatives, but I'm not going to get into it just because it is the first game of the season. It is first game officially under the Vieira era, the Vieira. So yeah, but I think this is a good start for us, though. We had some promising looking things that happened in this game, and I look forward to next game after Brentford. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, see you guys next time.